Yeah. It is recording.
Have you heard about that new podcast? It's called
What,
It's Not My Fault. Wait, what's it called again?
Our podcast? It's called,
Yeah.
It's Not My Fault, It's My Dad's.
Oh my God, I've heard of that one. It's so good. Yeah. You should listen to it.
Yeah. We don't eat snacks when
Anyway, welcome to episode 3, everybody. Is it 3?
It is 3. As you can see, we have different dressing gowns on this episode. Mine is Christmas themed. This one isn't a child's size large or whatever the fuck. It's a lady's. And I'm grabbing it like
we
this
also
because
have
the straw
snacks.
moves. We do. Again, jam-packed episode. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot. I want to discuss the fact that I can't get Wendy Williams out of my head. Okay, I know I've discussed it on another episode, but she just keeps going, ooh, ooh, little vamping. It just keeps happening. I can't help it.
It's almost insidious, isn't it?
Tiptoe through the tulips. That's what I think of whenever I hear the word insidious. All right. I'm going to stop
it's crazy
snacking.
that's an actual song.
Yeah, by Tiny Tim. Whoa!
Yeah, that is an actual. Yeah.
Found
like,
it
who
like
listened to
him.
that?
Me. Nah, it wasn't
When it originally came out.
No, I don't think I was born.
No, you weren't.
I was not baby Bond. He has another song that goes or something like that, and it's on SpongeBob.
Oh, is that no way? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's Tiny Tim,
that.
I think. I could be spreading misinformation and fake news, but
Wonder what his star sign is.
I wonder. Let's Google. We'll talk about our star signs. You talk about yours while I'm going to Google what star sign Tiny Tim is, okay?
Okay, so I'm pretty basic and I only know that I'm a Taurus, right? But I know that there's like a sun rising or a moon rising or something like that, which I would love explained to me if you know it, Chels. I don't know if you do. But I mean, I've never been one to dive into that astrology stuff. But I definitely have the CoStar app and I check it religiously, even though I don't really... You got me on that. And I'm not one to, like, as I said, look into that kind of stuff, even though I check it literally every day to see what my day is going to be like. Have you found his star sign?
He's an Aries. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yuck.
Or Aries
Not
known
to
for being
Aries.
fucking weird.
Chaotic. Completely
Chaotic. Okay.
Like a tornado.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me get up my CoStar. Okay, let me get up my CoStar. And I'll just give you a tutorial.
Okay. Please.
Chart. Okay. So your main ones are your sun, moon, rising. Everyone knows their sun. Everyone knows their sun sign, okay? My sun sign is a Virgo, okay? Yours is a Taurus. Out of breath. Don't know why. Probably because I was eating. And then your moon sign. Okay, so your moon reflects. So this is direct from CoStar. My moon is in Libra. So your moon rules your emotions, moods, and feelings. This is the sign you most likely think of yourself as, which sort of true, not true. I definitely think I'm a Virgo. I really am the embodiment of a Virgo. Okay.
Right.
Libra, yeah, I get it. I'm a bit emotional. So that makes sense. And then your rising. So your rising is like your mask of how you present yourself to people. So mine's in Scorpio. Okay. So I'll just give you a bit of a read. So my sun in Virgo. The sun determines your ego, identity, and role in life. It's the core of who you are. It's the sign you're most likely already to know. Okay. So I'm a Virgo, meaning I'm smart, responsible, hardworking, and self-sacrificing. I just feel like I'm gassing myself up if I keep reading this, to be honest with you. But there's a lot. And then there's houses, like your signs in your 5th house, your 12th house. I can't explain that. I'm not an astrologist. All I know is that this is my Bible. Okay. I go off of this. Today, it's telling me you're doing the best you can. And you know what, bitch? I am. Okay. I am. What's your say?
Yeah. Mine says your body was built to be loved. So
Okay. Well,
yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
that's why you're eating air fried popcorn, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I'm
fine.
not really sure about that.
You want to read your chart? What's your chart?
My chart, okay. So
Yeah. Do you know
my
how to do that on
sun
the
is
app?
in Taurus.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I've just brought it up.
Okay.
My sun is in Taurus.
Yep.
Which means my sensual side takes comfort and pleasure very seriously. I appreciate nice things when they're useful and meaningful. People appreciate how reliable I am. Okay. My moon is in Aries.
Gassing is okay.
A little bit.
Moon in Aries.
So, my emotional self is independent. Is independent, energetic, and enthusiastic. I have a tendency to feel inadequate and overcompensate just because failure is a possibility. Oh, that's hitting me. Okay, well, I find security in philosophy, faith, education, and politics. Okay.
You do enjoy those things. Not the US politics, as we've learned in previous episodes, but I think that's more of a mental health thing. No one wants to read about that right now.
No, absolutely not.
Self-care.
Okay. Baby. So, my ascendant is in Cancer. I come across as gentle, intuitive, and warm, though some may regard this as over-emotional and sensitive to criticism. I am over-emotional, I think. I'm a bit sensitive too. I'm about that.
We all are a little bit.
Yep. My Mercury is in Taurus.
Mine's in Virgo.
Well, yeah, okay. My Venus is in Taurus too.
Mine's in Libra. My Mars is in Scorpio. Jupiter is in Aquarius. I don't know that I know any Aquariuses. My Saturn is in Aries. So this is the other social planet. Okay, so Saturn rules responsibility, restrictions, limits, boundaries, fears, self-discipline. My Saturn is in Aries, meaning I struggle with aggression, impatient, defensiveness, hastiness, and conceit, which,
I'm the same. My Saturn is in Aries also. My Jupiter is in Aquarius also.
Yeah, this says that it's similar to you down the bottom. You can have friends on CoStar. It's in my 6th house, meaning I have had difficulties with my day-to-day routines, work, and bodily health. So true. And people think this isn't real. Okay, I understand why people think, well, I'm not a typical Cancer. I couldn't think of any signs other than our two. That is, yes, okay, and you might I meet other Virgos. I have a friend that is born on the exact same day, 35 minutes before me. We're quite different. We're similar in a lot of ways, but we're quite different. You know why? Because I was born in Western Australia.
Environmental factors.
I was born in Western Australia. He was born here. Okay, so our charts are different.
Oh, is that it? I was thinking like, I don't know.
But also, yeah, that too. Yeah,
environmental factors, yeah.
Nature versus nurture. It is what it is. Nature is your horoscopes. Nurture is your parents, and that's on that. That was a terrible
wow.
There we go. Redeemed it. If I read my other ones like you did, it's a bit much. It's just very telling. My moon is in Libra, meaning my emotional self is balanced, harmonious, and sees both sides to every situation. Indecisive, relationship orientated, and desperate to please. I can be a little self-obsessed, but tend to hide my feelings and needs. I didn't need that attack today. And my mask, my ascendant in Scorpio. So my ascendant in Scorpio, my rising sign, means I come across as passionate, incisive, cunning, strategic, and perceptive. My intense and tenacious drive comes off as intimidating and powerful, if not malicious or aggressive. So true. Some people think, wow, she's a bitch. But really, I'm just trying to get shit done. Okay? And you're not doing it right. So just hurry up or let me do it. And that's that. And I stand by that. That's good.
Okay. So now that we've had the rundown on astrology, see, I thought it was so much less than that. Like, I thought, I kind of agreed with the fact that Tauruses seem to find comfort in food. Absolutely. But that's all, I didn't really know. I actually, to be honest, I shat on it because I thought, actually, funny story. I went to a party once and this girl, she knew everything. She knew your sun rising, your moon falling, whatever. And she didn't like me purely because I was a Taurus. Yeah, she said, you are the worst star sign. And I said, yeah, but I'm a good person. She's like, no, but you're a terrible star sign. Almost as bad as a Cancer. And I was like, whoa. Okay.
Okay, well, she's wrong. Okay, and she's just
Okay, you
discriminating
Gemini.
against Earth signs. Yeah, classic Gemini. And I shouldn't say that
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want to get into Geminis. I have a few Geminis in my life. Okay, and they're great. But God,
You know who's a Gemini?
who's a Gemini?
My dad.
Oh! Nah, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Put him in the bin. Put him in
Absolutely.
the bin. No, Geminis,
Not recycling
Geminis
either.
are cool. My brother's a Gemini. Okay, he's alright. You got to get on their good side. If you're on their good side, you're cool. If you're on their bad side, they're two-faced little bitches. And I don't care. Okay, I stand by that. Geminis are two-faced, and that's whatever. That's their coping mechanism because they're tough and they're the best. And it's like, just fuck off. Coming from a Virgo. Yeah. Okay.
So do you believe in the compatibility? Like, as in,
I don't know. Because like I said, it's really hard to tell. Like you just take like me being a Virgo and someone else. I don't know who Virgos aren't compatible with traditionally. And yeah, it's not going to work. But you've got to take into account your nature versus nurture, your other signs, your other everything. It's a really complex mix because you aren't just typical a Virgo. You know what I mean? You're a whole bunch of things. So I don't necessarily believe in the compatibility. Maybe traditionally, if you go by this person's values and this person's values, yeah, they're not going to work. But like I said, it's a mix. It's a harmonious mix. And there's a lot of factors. And I don't know.
and that's astrology, people.
That's astrology. That is on that. Okay.
And on that note,
I could talk about this for hours.
never mind. Well, yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to transition then, because
all right, you transition. Because I'll once you get me going talking about horoscopes, bitch, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
We could introduce our "Am I the Asshole" segment again. I think is probably the best way to go about this.
You wanna am I the asshole? All right. Well, am I the asshole?
Has anything specifically happened to you recently that makes you the asshole, or made you question whether or not you're the asshole?
Look, I'm always the asshole. Like I said to you, we'll bring it up horoscopes.
You're
again.
a Virgo.
I'm a Virgo, and it just happens. People do things wrong, or they say things, and I'm like an activist in a way. Like if I see wrongdoings, I'm gonna stand up for that person because I can see that they're struggling and they're not happy and they don't want to stand up for themselves. So I step in, okay, and I have to be a fucking hero for some reason. I don't know why. It's really annoying, and so I'm just always the asshole. I'm just always the asshole. I have a go at people all the time. Like I just not in like a irrational way. It's always deserved. It's always deserved.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm horrible to them after. I just let them know, hey, you've done this wrong and I'm going to call you out on it. Okay. But then later on, there's no bad blood. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's not being an asshole, though. That's being, I guess, a human, maybe?
It is being a human, but I also think it's just unnecessary sometimes. It's just causing unnecessary conflict. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I would like to be more of an asshole. I think I'm a bit of a pushover at times. Maybe it's a Taurus thing. I'm not really sure.
It's
Is it a
sometimes
Taurus
it's
thing?
hard to. I don't know. I don't actually know, but I know sometimes it's just hard to say no.
Mm.
You got to do it. I
Yeah.
just blew straight into the microphone. Did that sound terrible?
Probably not as bad as me eating popcorn throughout the whole episode.
It's okay.
I'm still going. I've got to finish my bowl, you know.
I nearly polished this whole bag. No, that's not true. There's quite a bit in there, but I'm saving them for dessert, you know.
Dinner and dessert. I get that.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. That's not funny. That's bad. Am I the asshole? Oh, I got one. Okay. Let me just pull it up for you. This one's a little long, but it's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. Am I the asshole? We do. Am I the asshole for not meeting my bio family and responding to the message they sent me with a simple no thanks?
Oh.
I'm not sure of how to start this post.
I think that goes back to your conversation on, you know, I guess being
boundaries
assertive, maybe boundaries, assertive. Yep, all of the above. Maybe that person is also a Virgo. I don't know. I'm going to keep referring to the star signs.
I'm going to DM them. I'm not sure how to start the post off, but I don't care. Let's get to where it starts. Long story short, I was put up for adoption by these people, got adopted, got placed out of my adoptive parents' house when I was 9, and spent the remainder of my youth in and out of foster homes and placements. Fortunately, I never had that much of a problem. I quickly got used to it, and when I was 18, I managed to get myself into college, and it all worked out for me. I got a good job now, a lovely girlfriend, ton of friends who I consider family, and I'm happy, to be honest. I ended up receiving a very long message from a woman on my social media accounts, and it boiled down to a load of excuses as to why they gave me up. Primarily centering around their age, early 20s, conservative upbringing, they weren't married, telling me about themselves and what they referred to as my siblings. They finally finished that off with stating their desire to meet me and that they wanted me to be a part of their family. Yuck. Now, I don't hold much against these people. I know it may seem like that, but I don't. It's a case of not caring, if anything. I have never longed to meet them, search them out, or anything of the sort. I just never had the desire to know them. It wouldn't change anything anyway. I ended up responding with a simple no thanks and followed that up by telling them not to contact me anymore. I figured that would be the end of it, but I couldn't be more wrong. The following days, I started receiving messages from these siblings uttering their desire to meet me. When I told them the same, that turned into accusations of making their parents cry. I ended up blocking them all, which resulted in messages from their friends or new accounts. So I eventually just stopped using the account. It is obvious to these people that they want to meet me and are hurt by my refusal. So am I the asshole? No. No, baby.
Look, that is a tricky one on multiple different levels. I reckon, no way, you are not the asshole for not having an interest in meeting your biological family. You have your own life. Good on you. That I'm sure there was hardship in growing up as someone who'd been adopted out. However, no thanks, I feel like is the equivalent of just sending the thumbs up or thumbs down emoji. Like, come on. I think an explanation could have been, in order, just said, hey, look, you know, this is my situation and I don't feel it necessary to meet up with you guys. But then we've got the other element, like that is an asshole move for them to get like their whole social circle to start bombarding you with messages. So I think we've got a lot of assholes in this situation.
Yeah, it's like I definitely side with the writer because like you gave me up. Okay, don't try and
absolutely
my whole life. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off. This was your choice. I'm living with your choice. You gave me no choice but to live with this choice. So let me live, honey. That's my opinion. Absolutely. I don't think you're an asshole. I think I'm going to disagree with you. I think they don't owe them any explanation. If they want to say no thanks, they say no thanks.
I mean, you've got a point there.
They were given up with no explanation.
Yeah, true.
And I think it was pretty
forceful of the family to start saying like, your siblings do this with their lives. And it's like, well, no, hold on. They're not siblings. They don't know each other.
Yeah. This is a stranger I've never met. I'm never going to meet. Yeah. I don't like it. Oh dear. I'm doing a yawn. Yeah. I think not the asshole. think your family are a bunch of lunatics. That's a horrible thing to say.
Biological family are a bunch of F and C's.
Yeah, bunch of F and C's. Mm-hmm. So this is another one about adoption. Oh, are you going to read one? You read yours first.
I think okay, I've got a good one here.
Ready.
Am I the asshole for storming out of a dinner when I found they put potatoes in the chili? I'm a chili enthusiast. I watch chili videos on YouTube every day. I cook my own chili and experiment with it. I attend chili competitions and have plans on entering myself as a competitor. I've even started making my own chili powder. I take chili very seriously because it is a serious matter. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop there. You are not an asshole. You have no life and you need to find one. You are clearly lonely. Get over the chili.
Finding solace in the chili.
Oh my God. You need to stop using chili as your comfort blanket and go and see
buy
a psychologist.
A real weighted blanket. Oh, yeah, that too. yeah, get a therapist.
I mean, all of the above.
Definitely get a therapist.
Okay, it continues on.
Oh.
Maybe I should have controlled myself, but I maintain that they disrespected potatoes. It has really thrown off my friendship with some of these people, causing a lot of conflict. I've not apologized because they haven't apologized for putting damn potatoes in a chili. Am I overreacting?
Yes.
Fucking oath. Can I just say, the name of this person is potato_no way not allowed. What do you have against potatoes? Like,
potatoes are the
get
best.
alive. Are you serious? I know, right? They're so versatile.
Versatile, delicious. Any way you cook them. Mashed, underrated. Love it. I know potato bake or whatever you call it. Is a bit controversial on what to put in it, but I like basic. You know what I mean? I met someone who put like onion in it.
Oh.
Why are we putting onion in potato bake?
That's disgusting.
Hate when people mix potatoes. Let's not do a sweet potato and potato bake, okay? So I understand the passion, but equally I'm not going to cut people off over it. What the fuck? That person.
That's real.
Yeah, I think they've got some attachment issues. I think they need to definitely take a step back, remove themselves from the situation, breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, and think, does this really matter in the grand scheme of things? Because I can guarantee you it does not. Potatoes in the chili probably tasted really good. I've never had chili.
I reckon they would have tasted mad.
I've never had chili. I've witnessed chili before. It is a big thing in America. They love their chilies over there, especially Kevin from The Office. I don't know if you're familiar. Makes a big old thing, just drops it all over the floor. That's what I think of when I think chili, or that episode of The Simpsons. I can't remember it. I just remember there's a chili episode. Yep. But how wild that they have these chili competitions. Like, that's a thing they do.
I feel like they should focus more on, like, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into politics, but like their welfare system. Let's talk about
what
that.
The fuck?
Let's not talk about that. But, you know, why are they focusing energy on chili competitions?
Chili.
I mean, I understand the passion about food. I really do. I'm still eating my popcorn. I'm still going. But I don't know. I feel like America is kind of fucked. I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that.
They're like one of the biggest powers of the world, and I don't understand. Like, the military is huge. But, like, fuck.
It's so scary how influential this country is, and they have chili competitions and are very passionate.
This person is watching chili videos daily. What the fuck?
That is like, have you seen My Strange Addiction? Oh my God. And of course it originates in America.
Exactly. But like another point that I've just thought of, how many new videos are there daily of chili that you can watch a new one every day?
Fuck is making...
Are you rewatching? Are we rewatching the series? Like, what is that? What is the need?
And how many
Where's the
chili
market
enthusiasts are there
to be making this many chili videos?
for them to be
I don't
so
get it.
successful that they need more? And like,
Yeah.
what more can you elaborate on with chili?
Yeah.
You know, like you make one chili video, you make them all. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Am I the
I
asshole
don't
for
know.
thinking that?
No, I don't think so. I think that, yeah, we're going to leave it at the chili. Like, what? I don't get that. And yeah, the whole chili competition, that's whack. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know. I really don't know. It makes
don't
me
get
so
that.
worried about the whole
Bruh,
world.
they do so much wild stuff. Like, I even saw like a thing the other day on like Twitter or something. It's like, obviously an Australian Reddit. Like, could you imagine being that hardcore about your politicians and like wearing their merch? Like, could you imagine me getting around in a ScoMo shirt? I probably would. I don't like ScoMo, but I would do it because it's funny.
I think that would be just as weird as the fact that his name is ScoMo and we have a prime minister called Scott. I think that's really weird.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott.
G'day,
Scott is not someone that sounds like he should be making political decisions for our country. You
Scott
know?
Morrison.
No.
When the
Because Scotty doesn't know.
But he does not know. Remember when the bushfires happened and he went to that town that got absolutely destroyed after he managed it completely and they refused to shake his hand?
That was good.
That was so funny. I would have done the same thing. God. I don't know how we transitioned into ScoMo. Anyway, am I the asshole for being completely honest to my biological parents about how awful my childhood was?
The same adoptive guide that from before,
different user. I did check that. The other one was Gordon Ramslice, and this one is Affy. So, unless they have a throwaway account and they just want to talk about adoption all the time, I don't know. But that's all right. I was given up for adoption right after I was born. Unfortunately, my adoption didn't work out, and I grew up in foster care until I turned 18. I'm now 19 and in college. In February, I got a Facebook message from a man claiming to be my father. We messaged back and forth, and while I kept a lot of my childhood details private, we did make plans to meet him and my mother. They weren't married to each other, by the way. When I got to the restaurant, I was very shocked and honestly upset to find my father and mother had brought their spouses as well as their children to surprise me. My father's mother, so my grandmother, was also there. That's weird. Okay, bit shocking, but whatever. I was already feeling very emotional about the whole thing. Seeing everyone there didn't help. So I sat through an hour of listening to them sharing about their lives while they fake smiled through everything. Honestly, I felt very jealous that they had kids they really loved and how they all had really happy lives after ditching me. Yeah. Then they started asking me about my parents and how my Facebook gave away every little detail about my life. I basically lost it and started crying like a little bitch. And told them how shitty my adoptive parents were and how shitty foster life was. I was pretty snarky and sarcastic when I said that. I'm glad their lives worked out for them because mine sure as hell didn't. I couldn't stop crying and my father had to drop me back home. He was very apologetic, felt very shitty about it, and made my mother and father cry at the restaurant. They were really nice people. I got a few messages from my mother and father separately where they've been apologizing and if they could make it up to me. My mother in particular seems really upset by everything, and I hate that I may have messed up her happy life. Her last message basically said she's been unable to sleep and wants to see me again. I've been ignoring their messages and just been focusing on school instead. Am I the asshole? Maybe I should have been more honest before the meetup. No.
Absolutely not. That is such a dog move on their behalf to bring their whole entire happy family, talk about their trips to the amusement park and the Christmases they woke up where Santa had already eaten the cookies and they've got 3 brand new bikes for the kids. That is fucked. That is so fucked up. I can't believe they did that to surprise the child.
Even if you had a good childhood with your adoptive parents, like that's a lot.
That's a lot. It should have been an intimate thing with the parents.
And then, do you want to meet our kids? Then they could have said, nah, fuck off. You know what I mean? I don't like that.
Absolutely.
I don't like that at all. And I probably would have done the same thing. I probably would have called them.
Absolutely.
You know what that is? That's on being a Virgo.
I don't think this kid is the asshole at all.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't even think we need to expand on that. I think that is that's good. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Shitty parents. Shitty parents. Talk about that for a little while. Paris Hilton. Did you watch the documentary?
Oh my God. That is so fucked. It is mind blowing. I'm speechless at what this poor girl had to go through.
I know.
But this, like, I'm also like in two minds. She's always come across as obviously this dumb blonde. That's been her persona, but she's built an empire. Like, she's the basis of pop culture. Like, I think it's just,
yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
I 100% agree with you. My number one takeaway from that documentary is it Diamond? Is that the dog's name? Diamond Hilton has hip dysplasia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed.
Okay.
I noticed that.
I couldn't stop looking at that. Oh, I've just knocked a plate on my floor. A lot. Like, her parents like sent her away to all these camps. She was like escaping and everything. Like, that's full on. That is.
You know what? I felt so guilty for Paris because it seemed as though with the interactions with her family, they were kind of blaming Paris for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, hold on, bitches. You went into an 18-year-old's room and abducted her at night and sent her to a facility where they were sexually assaulting.
I think she was younger than 18. Was she?
Oh, was she?
I think she was.
I'm not sure because I thought it was
Oh,
this is the and they did it to correct her.
Beforehand. She went to the camps beforehand, but this was the school or whatever she went to. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. And then was put in consolatory confinement.
Yeah. Consolatory. Is it consolatory?
Solitary. I don't think so. Solitary confinement. As soon as I said it, I was like, hold on a minute.
Hang on a tick. I forget
That's not right.
That is not correct. Let's see how many episodes I can just quote a vine.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Full on. I did not enjoy seeing that. And I feel bad for her. Like, who cares if she has money? Like, fuck.
But, like, she looks amazing for a 40-year-old.
She does look very good. And you know what does that? Money. Money will do that for you.
Money.
If you've got money, you've got no wrinkles.
So, come on, audience. Listen to our podcast. We want money. So we look great when we're 40.
Exactly. And we also would like, I want to meet Paris Hilton.
I know. I would like to meet her, but I feel like she'd be very vague.
Well, according to the documentary, she'd probably secretly record us. How's that? Remember she was like secretly recording her boyfriend? I'm 99% sure that's illegal in the state of California, which is where she lives. Because remember, this is a bit of a backtrack, but remember Kanye West, he had that song Famous? And then he said at the start, I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous.
Oh, yeah.
And he was recording for his documentary, okay, and Taylor was like, I didn't know you was going to say that. And then Kim Kardashian called her a snake and said, yes, you did. Here's the phone call. Here's the receipts, baby, and released it. And then Taylor was going to sue because it's illegal to record someone without their knowledge in the state of California. Okay, but Kanye, I think, was in Wyoming, so laws don't apply. Kim Kardashian's going to be a lawyer.
I was going to say, she knows that. She does.
Do you think that's what started her, like, passion for law? It had nothing to do with criminal reform. It had everything to do with, like,
me and Taylor might still have sex.
I made that.
That's what sparked it.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. What's your opinion
on Kim Kardashian's law degree?
Yeah.
I think it is hella annoying.
Yeah. It's like you don't need any more money. You don't need any more money.
Like, why are you doing it, first of all? And I think it's so annoying the way she's getting it. Do you know she's doing, like, it's almost like a cadetship?
No, I didn't know that.
it's legit. It's the way she, like, you can do it, but it's just so annoying. I just feel like
she already
there's
has
so much more work here. Mm-hmm.
She has so much. It's like, why do you need
And why
more?
take a job?
So she's like doing like a homewares line or something. But also, like, okay, all jokes aside, love Kim K, but like, who would want her as your lawyer? She'd be like,
right?
No. The evidence that I've presented, like, that's a terrible Kim K, but like, fuck, could you imagine? Let's also see how many times I can bring up the Kardashian, because I brought up Courtney in the last one.
True. And that avo pudding, oh my God.
Did you eat it?
Yum.
I did.
Absolutely.
I've still not bought vanilla protein since last time we recorded.
I definitely tried it.
You tried it?
Amazing. I did.
So I should do it?
It's a tourist thing. Yeah. 100%.
And that's a callback.
Yeah.
All right. I reckon we should end it here.
Well, I am out of popcorn, so
out of popcorn. Well,
I ate it all. Yeah.
You ate it all. I'm so proud of you. That was amazing.
Thank you.
I think what I want our Twitter followers to do is let us know your star sign. Okay. Get co-star. Let us know your sun, moon, rising. You do have to know your exact place of birth and time of birth. So I'm 9:05 a.m. and that's all you're getting. I don't know why I'm not disclosing.
I was born at 10:55
a.m. or p.m.
p.m.
Cool. So your mum was
5 seems to be my number.
All day.
All day. Absolutely.
No, I guess mine was all night. No, I was a cesarean. Now I'm getting personal. I was ripped untimely from the womb, just like Macbeth. No, not the Macbeth, the guy who killed Macbeth. I can't remember who did it. Macduff? No, I don't know. Shakespeare, baby. I didn't pay attention. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Catch you guys. Thanks for listening. See you for episode 4.
Catch you in episode 4.